production.
Yo, what's poppin'? We're gonna get into a little Tesla breakdown right here. So this is what I'm looking at. I think we got a nice potential trading opportunity that is pretty much imminent right now. I think today would have been ideally the best day. We have massive volume coming in on that daily. But what we're looking for here, I'm looking at the weekly time frame. I'm looking for a weekly swing trade. Now, the reason why I want to do that is because if you look at this 8 EMA that we have here, we are getting way too extended from the 8. Now, what happens when we get too extended from the 8 EMA? So if you look here, right, as price gets way too extended, we tend to come back to the 8 EMA, right? We get too extended, we come back. Get too extended, we come back. This is a pattern, right, that happens a lot in very volatile stocks. Tesla's volatile. The price action will swing. Look at all these large green candlesticks, right? So what we're looking for here is that once we get too far, we're going to get this bounce coming. Now, where is this bounce potentially going to go, right? So what I'm looking for is us to make some sort of a bounce right around these levels, and these levels bring us to like 2020 resistance zone, right? This is a major 2020 resistance zone. We spent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, around 12 weeks in this area, and it was acting as resistance until we broke up over it, and then we went flying, right? So the trade idea for me here is if price tomorrow stays in between this zone, I believe that that'll be a potential buy opportunity, right? If you look at the post market, it's already at 113. Depending on how the futures, the NASDAQ futures, S&P futures, how all that is playing tomorrow morning, we'll see if we have a massive gap up. So what I'm looking for is a potential morning star candlestick pattern, and that would look something like this, where we have a candlestick that comes up to this range, right? This would be the trade idea, right, for the next coming week or two, right? Why I think it's important is because, again, we're extended from this 8 EMA. There should likely be a bounce coming. Why I think there's going to be a bounce is because this right here is panic, people selling because of uncertainty. Now, you can tell that this downtrend here that's been starting from November is very imminent, right? So we can't really make any higher highs, but we do continue to make lower lows. So we come into this zone, we try to get the bounce, we can't, we break below this major support here, and once we break below it, we try to come back up, and it's now acting as resistance. So this move here what we're looking for is the bottom of this lower low, right? So it's going to make this lower low, and we're going to get that bounce coming in, and it's going to come into this zone here, right? So it's important, I think, to pay attention to this if you're a big Tesla trader. I also do think it's potentially a good long-term opportunity for investors as well if you're thinking about long-term investing in Tesla. We could potentially go lower because this is, if you think about it, the 2020 levels from pretty much the market crash is like at $64. So I'm looking for a quick swing trade. I'm not looking for a longer term hold. And the conditions of this trade for me are if we stay in this zone tomorrow or lower, and then in the coming 1 week or 2 weeks, we get a bullish reaction, giving us the Morningstar candlestick pattern that would bring us to around 140 to 145, and that's where I would be taking profits. So I'll keep you guys updated if I pull off the trade or if I make the trade tomorrow, but that's what I'm looking for, and that's the breakdown on Tesla. Peace.